Yes, it is I, the greatest villain of them all. Bow before...
Fully active! Pierce through!
Alright, welcome back. Today the hard mode, or rather not the hard mode, I think the second story has been unlocked for Footstep walk and run event, and we will continue with that story, so let's go. Okay, there they are. Seems like both of them got high heels on, which make them look quite sexy. Are they the same height? I thought Rappy was shorter. Okay, let's do this challenge thing. Let's do quick.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Alright, so here we go. I believe this is, yeah, story number 2. I think Rappy gonna be in there. Oh yeah, up 60%. You know what, let's move Mihara so that she can team up with Red Hood there.
Joining the mission.
That'll be funny as hell if these two work together. I'll do something like that. Okay. Alright, here we go then.
Okay, let me make sure I'm getting all this. It's been over 30 years since humanity moved into the Ark.
That's right, you pass out.
Inside there, they prepared for a counterattack. But the first surface reclamation war ended in complete disaster. After that, they went back to the drawing board and began the second surface reclamation war. Unfortunately, it's been 2 years since then, and we're getting our butts handed to us. Did I get everything?
That's right.
Okay, she
What
has
are you doing
summarized
up
it
here?
for us. That's good.
I must meet with another squad at the designated rendezvous point. I've been trying to make contact with them, but it has proven difficult because of the alpha particles.
What the heck are alpha particles?
They are molecules which can disrupt Rapture communication systems. They've been scattered all over the surface.
I thought you said they disrupt Rapture's communication systems. Why aren't yours working?
The alpha particles also seem to adversely affect the Ark's communication systems. Raptures have also gone on to build their own communication network which is unaffected by alpha particles.
Bummer.
Who are you?
Me? I'm Red Hood.
I know your name. You told me. Please state your squad affiliation and your reason for being here.
Do I really need to get into all of this? Fine, I'll tell you, but keep your hat on. I'm from the Goddess Squad.
So you are Red Hood, a member of the Goddess Squad, and when you came to, 30 years had passed. Is that correct?
That's right, but you're not shocked?
Could this be a mind switch?
Huh?
Never mind. Let's proceed to the rendezvous point. The communication equipment there should still be operational, so we will be able to contact the Ark. Once we get there, I can inform them about you.
I've got a name, you know.
I'll inform them about Miss Red Hood.
Come on, no need to be so formal. Drop the miss.
Fine. Red Hood.
Much better. Nice to meet you, Rappy.
Aha! There you go.
Time to show what a female student is capable of.
Wait till I get my
This
reloading
uniform is
done.
so comfortable. This is pretty close to our practice
Reload.
drills. Just a moment. Gotta reload real quick.
As long as we're together, I will never fall. How's the condition of your weapon? And the bullets?
All good.
All right then. Let's move.
Hold on.
Hmm?
We need to bury them.
Excuse me?
All these Nikkes fought hard and gave their lives to the cause. We should bury them.
Why?
What do you mean? It's common decency to give someone a proper burial after they've passed.
It's not an efficient use of time. We need to keep moving.
Then you go first. I'll join you after I've buried them.
I'll help.
You're not just helping. We're doing this together.
Okay.
You all made the ultimate sacrifice. Now, rest in peace.
The dead can't hear you.
How do you know? Have you died before?
I have. Yes.
Oh, yeah. I guess I have too. Why the heck am I talking to the dead then? When they can't hear me?
I cannot answer that for you.
I'm not so sure myself.
Well,
I
Rapunzel
just
can.
want to.
But Rapunzel's
All right,
not here.
Let's go. You said you were a mass-produced Nikke, right?
That's right.
I've never heard of that model before. Then again, 30 years have passed. Is it a new model?
Correct.
Do you like old music?
I don't understand the question.
Like old country and stuff like that?
I don't listen to music.
Oh, really? This is perfect then. I'll lend you my cassette player. Once you have a listen, you won't be able to get it out of your head. At least, that's what I would say if it wasn't busted. Do you know how to fix this by any chance?
I can repair most simple machines.
Then fix this up for me, would you?
Why?
Because I need it, that's why.
I see no reason to fix a cassette player right now. The surface is dangerous. We should not waste our time on frivolous tasks.
Frivolous? Ouch! That stings. Music can help you get through all sorts of rough patches in life, don't you know?
No, I do not.
Jeez. I didn't realize I
Looks like
joined
Red
up
Hood
with
could
such
deal
a
with-
snooty individual. All right, Miss
With
High
stoic
and Mighty.
Rappy
What are your
here.
amazing hobbies that have got you dismissing
Who has
music in
missed
its
out
entirety?
Miss out
don't
on
have
a lot of
hobbies.
things on life.
You've got to be joking.
I do not make jokes.
She's too serious there.
What do
Red
you
Hood.
like?
I do not have any personal preferences.
Okay, now you're pulling my leg.
I told you. I do not jest.
I feel like this conversation is going in circles.
Yeah, it's time for you to change your method there, Rappy.
Any places you want to see or things you want to do?
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
No.
How come?
All hopes and dreams do is make you feel empty inside. I've seen countless people die without having achieved anything. Not a single one of them managed to achieve their dreams. So, I have no aspirations. no dreams. Because I know exactly how everything ends.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Then I will grant you one wish. Tell me what you want to do.
What?
I'll grant you one wish.
Why?
Because
Uh-oh.
I don't think I have that much time left.
Looks like her illness still there. Her corruption. Oh boy.
Don't get yourself hurt, teacher.
Cover me.
Reload. I've got this. How heavy your burden has been. As long as we're together, I will never fall.
Wait! I know my eyes are red, but my mind is fine. Put that gun away!
The rules dictate we must eliminate any Nikke who has been corrupted.
I'm telling you, it's not corruption, it's something else. Maybe half corruption? I don't know.
There's no such thing.
Okay, fine. That was a lie. But I'm not lying to you when I say that I'm fine.
Those suffering from corruption often repeat the same phrases. Answer my question. What is your favorite genre of music?
Country music.
What do you enjoy most of all?
Country music.
Uh-oh.
What is something you would like to do?
Country music.
That's it. You have to be disposed of.
No, you're just asking crappy questions.
This is the first case I've seen like this.
It's been like this for a while.
Do you know why?
No clue. Maybe I have a high tolerance.
Were you corrupted the entire time you were asleep those 30 years?
I think so. I thought I was cured, but guess not.
You said you didn't have much time left. What do you mean?
I meant exactly what it sounds like. I can feel it.
Wait a minute.
This is the end of the line.
How the hell you been
I'm sure of it.
surviving
How much time do you have
past out
left?
30 years and yet you say you
Not
don't have
sure.
time left?
A week? At most? If I were to guess.
You seem awfully calm about it.
I guess when
all
she got
things
knocked out,
considered.
her
I've
corruption
accepted it. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have any regrets.
did not
But I've
progress
done everything I possibly could. So,
because,
with the
you
little
know,
time I have left,
way back then,
I'd like to grant
she said
you
the
one
same thing. She
wish.
doesn't have enough time
I don't
left.
wish for
That's why she
anything.
went away from
Besides, you
From
don't
her
have to go out
teammates.
of your way to help me.
and then pass out for 30
I
years.
don't need a grand reason. The reason I'm doing this is because I want to. And if you don't have a wish, then we can come up with one for you. How does that sound?
But why?
Fine. Do as you want.
Good. Then what should we try first? I doubt you're gonna come up with the lofty aspiration right away, so why don't we start with where you'd like to go? Is there any famous spots that you've always wanted to visit?
No, she doesn't.
The lift.
Huh? Come again?
Yeah, the lift.
The lift.
Isn't that like the main rapture nest? Or have things changed?
No place has a higher density of raptures.
You call that a famous place? More like infamous. Going there is a one-way ticket to the afterlife. Fine, let's go.
What?
We won't be able to get too close, but we'll be able to see it from afar. If we get a chance, we can try to get closer. Do you know the way? Let's go.
Okay.
Wait a minute, don't you remember Red Hood? I mean, you've been there before.
Don't get yourself hurt, teacher. They're mine! Mine, I said! This uniform is so comfortable.
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
So, what do you think? Do you like it?
No, she
It's
listened to
working
music or
properly.
something.
The repairs were effective.
Not that, I'm talking about the music.
Well,
Do
there
you
you
like
go.
it?
It's good.
You can be honest.
I don't like it very much.
Then let's listen to something else.
No thanks.
Here, try this one. You've got to listen to as many different genres as possible to develop a taste for something.
But all you have is country music.
Are you done with that?
I have consumed the minimum amount of calories required, so I am finished.
Okay, so on their way to the lift,
You
they've
left the
been
most delicious part.
listening to music,
I do not care about taste.
try different food.
Open your mouth.
Let's see what Red Hood's doing. She
Have a
tried
taste
to
of
help
that.
Rappy exposed to
Delicious,
all
isn't
kinds
it?
of stuff.
I'm not sure.
Close your eyes and savor
I hope she
it.
doesn't do that.
Just like with the music,
Show her
you've
adult
gotta try
magazine
different kinds
like
of
she
food
did
to
with
develop an
Rapunzel.
appreciation.
Oh, that would be funny. How would Rappy
The
feel
same
about
goes
that?
for weapons. You're good at shooting, so why don't we try and introduce some style into the way we shoot? The more outfits you try on, the better. Oh, that hat looks good on you. You've got to log in plenty of hours of sleep to get the hang of it. The way you sleep is so rigid. You look like a corpse. If you want to grow to enjoy conversation, you need to talk more often. Make a joke, and I'll let you know if it's funny. Fighting is something you'll come to appreciate the more you do it. You're even better at hand-to-hand combat than you are at shooting.
Red Hood,
Yeah?
I would appreciate it if you didn't force your personal preferences upon me.
What? I'm not forcing anything on you. I'm merely offering suggestions.
The moment I don't enjoy something, you push and never stop.
All right. So, maybe I'm a bit assertive with my suggestions.
Red Hood is funny.
It's fine. I
She's
don't
a
need any of
tomboy,
this.
powerful,
You
playful.
really don't have any interests? Nothing
Great
in
character,
the whole
overall.
wide world intrigues you?
No.
You sure you don't have some kind of mental problem?
Perhaps I do. But I do not feel any discomfort.
It's not a matter of comfort. If you don't have any thoughts on anything, no likes or dislikes, what's the point of living?
I can live without it.
How can you call that living, though?
When you look at me, am I dead?
No.
Then that means I can live without any of this.
Yeesh! You're really good at getting under people's skin. Have you ever considered becoming a commentator? You've certainly got the acid tongue for it.
I'll think about it.
Lies.
Let's continue.
Rappy, do you really want to see the lift?
Of course. I told you. I don't know how to lie.
Shall we start with a glass of wine?
I've got this. As long as we're together, I will never fall.
Here we are.
Oh, there's the lift. Away to the queen.
It's been ages since I last saw this thing in person. But I can't say that I missed it. You want to try getting a little closer?
If we do that, we'll die.
Yeah, you're probably right. Holy moly! Are those all raptures? Wild! I wonder what they're hiding over there that warrants such heavy guard. Did you know? I almost went into space on that thing.
No, I didn't know that.
You're a real bore sometimes, Rappy. So, how does it feel to have your wish granted? Do you feel like anything within you has changed?
No.
Feeling emotional? Moved to tears?
No.
Overwhelmed with so much joy that you're gonna bust out laughing?
No.
Feel like you can die without any regrets now?
I've always felt that way.
All right then. What should we try next?
Next?
Your wish was granted, so now you've got to make another one. I'm no genie, but I'm sure I've got enough time to grant you up to 3 wishes. Come on, what's the next wish? You made up wanting to see this place, didn't you?
You knew?
For someone who says they can't lie, you're awfully good at it. Anyone could see you were just throwing something out there so that I'd get off your case. But you didn't count on me being so almighty, so righteous, so magnificent, and making that outlandish dream come true. So, hurry up and tell me your next wish.
Incoming fire.
Even they're mad at how long you're taking to respond.
Do you think so?
How would I know? Duck!
Many of them will be gathering here soon. I believe retreating is the best option.
I don't know. I think we can take them.
Really?
Of course not. That was a joke. Lead the way.
We shouldn't go back the way we came. There's too little cover. Let's go another route.
Fine by me. Giddy up, partner. Shall we start with a glass of wine?
Snipers incoming. Cover me.
As long as we're together, I will never fall. Incoming.
Oh, crap! Rappy!
No, she fall down to the hole.
My legs.
Everything's dark.
Rappy, are you okay? Answer me!
I'm.
Okay. I guess she
Get
thought.
lost, all of you. I'm busy. Hey, are you alive down there?
I guess she thought if Red Hood were to get close to her, she gonna die just like all others. So she kinda hesitate. And now she didn't want to do, since Red Hood gonna corrupt. I guess she don't want to be the one to pull the trigger. Just like Snow White. Yeah. But Red Hood still tried to protect her, I guess.
Run away. Leave me behind. Don't give me hope.
No.
Red Hood.
Oh.
Phew. Are you alive? Hey, it's impolite not to answer when someone's talking to you.
Red Hood.
Yep, that's me. So you're alive.
No, she didn't abandon you.
Great.
She's still alive. Nope, she's different from others. They're Rapti.
I have a wish.
Huh? Talk about strange timing.
I want to be like you.
Whoa. That's hard.
Tell me.
That's a hard wish.
What do I have to do to become like you?
Aha. Okay. Now that is interesting. Is that how they become one? Are they in underground tunnel or something now? A series of light suddenly illuminate the dark space.
What the?
Underground tunnel, yeah?
This must be some kind of underground facility.
Aha! I see.
Apparently,
Where does it connect to?
there's no way to know.
All right.
Hey, maybe it connect to
I'll go check it out.
Where are you going?
Don't
Ape's,
worry, I'm a
secret
jack of all
laboratory.
trades. The only thing I can't really do is repairs.
Then you're not a jack of all trades.
Why do you always have a way of finding the pettiest quibbles? Anyway, this almost certainly isn't a rapture facility.
I
I'll
would
go
be
see if I can
surprised
find someone to
if they would
fix you.
find
The reports say that there aren't any humans
Apes
left on the
belonging.
surface. There's no way you'll
or
find
now she
someone
called
who can help.
herself.
So do you want to sit around here and do nothing instead?
grave and
Even if there
Cinderella.
aren't any people, I might find some supplies. I'll be back. So be patient and wait here. Unless you want me to carry you.
Always.
Good. Good. Even though it's unlikely, if anything happens while I'm gone, just... call out for me. And I'll come running.
Okay.
Just make sure the cat doesn't get your tongue like it did a few moments ago, alright?
Okay.
Alright, I'll be back.
I don't even know what I'm saying.
Ugh. I hate these kinds of places. They give me the creeps. Some music would work wonders for this joint. Huh. It's a door. Jeez, what's up with this thing? It's gotta be at least 10 meters tall. Wonder if I could break through it. Guess there's only one way to find out.
Hey, the door open.
Should I consider that a welcome? What a weird place. Hello? Is anybody here?
Yes. Be quiet, will you? I
Whoa!
hate noise.
Gah! You scared me.
Deep.
Is that Red Hood?
Do you know me?
Who the hell
Of
is
course
this?
I do.
And knows Red Hood.
Who are you?
Her creator, maybe?
I am... No.
Oh, we are
We
deep. What the hell is
Are
that?
deep. How to refer to us? I suppose it would be apt to consider us guardians of the Ark.
Are
Guardians
you gonna
of
be
the
a
Ark?
future
Correct.
recruit, Nikke?
I'm afraid
You
I
look
can't
awesome.
tell you much more than that.
You look like some sort of
It's
healer
classified.
or something.
Let me guess. Central government?
No. I would appreciate it if you thought of us as something more sophisticated.
Okay, I will.
Much
And
appreciated.
she knows Red Hood.
So,
It seemed
do
they're from
you
the
run
same,
this place?
You could say that, yes.
the same
What is this place?
makeup.
It is the basement
The same
of
model?
the lift. This is where the power source of the lift is located.
I don't know.
No way.
Would you like to see? It's right here.
Wait a minute. Is that a rapture core?
Correct. It is called the Ultra-Massive Core.
Holy smoke.
Not the most creative name out there.
I don't like it either.
So, if this thing broke, would the lift be kaput?
Correct. It would no longer be operational.
This thing is what the raptures use to come down to our world, isn't it?
You are well informed.
Then isn't breaking this thing the answer to all our problems?
If you are referring to the raptures, you are correct.
So let's start busting this thing up.
No, we cannot. The ultra-massive core is part of a pair. If one breaks, the other will break as well. Right now, they are maintaining a stable resonance with one another from a distance.
Why does that matter? Who cares if they both break?
The other core is inside the Ark.
Ooh.
It is being used as the Ark's power source.
Ooh.
So you're saying...
If you destroy this core, the Ark's core will be destroyed as well.
Wow.
All those people will be trapped underground.
All of their infrastructure will cease to function in an instant.
Holy
They
cow,
will be
so this
doomed
thing
to
is very
die.
important.
Humanity will be wiped out.
I'm not entirely sure I follow.
In the near future, this
So
area
Deep
will be
here
further
is then the
fortified.
guardian of this thing to make sure it
It will
doesn't
not
get
be
destroyed.
possible for anyone to trespass upon this place by accident or otherwise, as you have. If you wish to exterminate the Raptures, the Ark must be sacrificed.
Ooh,
Sacrifice the Ark?
Destroying this core will eradicate the Raptures, yes. But humanity will also perish. Ironically, the key to victory may well lie in finding a way to abandon the Ark.
yeah, they tried to take
Although,
the surface
I
back
am not sure if that will be possible.
so that they can leave the
We
Ark.
destroy the Ark. How do you know who I am?
It would
Hey,
be
I
rather strange for
remember
me
now.
not to be familiar with the Goddess Squad.
Been
Oh,
rapidly transformed
I thought you had been disposed of due
The
to
first time,
corruption, but it appears
when she fight
I
against
was mistaken.
Marianne,
You do still seem to be affected by
and
corruption.
then later she was
however.
asked
you're good. Are you a
um,
doctor?
by
More or
Ingrid,
less,
what does it say?
but it is rather
You know,
peculiar.
And Rappy said,
Decades have passed.
destroy
and
the
yet
Ark.
You are still alive.
And I think this is what it
How is
means.
that possible?
Who knows? Maybe I'm just built
Destroy the
differently.
Ark mean you destroy the
Oh.
Raptor.
Are you attempting to heal your comrade who fell through the fissure?
That's right. You
Hey.
were watching everything?
She know about that too.
Well,
eh?
this is an important place. I see everything. Since it is you, I'll let you live.
So she is the
Were
guardian,
you
and
anyone
somehow,
else, you would already be dead.
yeah,
Sounds
same
like
team
you
as
have
Red Hood,
experience with
but I
this
didn't
sort
know
of
that.
thing.
That
they
I
made
do. At least
by the same
a few
people?
dozen times.
Hmm.
Let's go. I can
oh,
fix
she
a
would look
broken leg
awesome,
rather
man.
easily.
If she can be
All right. Thanks.
a recruit in the future. Yeah. Red Hood and Deep look at
Hey,
Rappy, who is
Rappy.
asleep.
I brought someone to fix.
Quiet. Nothing good will come out of her seeing me.
Okay.
And what about me?
You do not have long left to live,
Hmm.
so it doesn't matter.
Oh, that's so sad.
You certainly don't sugarcoat anything.
Let me check
Sounds
on
like
your
this
friend's
deep.
condition.
Nikke is pretty cool.
This is a mass-produced model. My goodness, there's really nothing inside her. Frankly, I'm stunned at how little there is.
Are you talking about her chest? I mean, sure, she's flat, but I don't think it's that bad.
Quiet.
What are you doing?
Is
I
she
haven't
something
worked
special?
on either mass-produced models or Grim models before.
Oh, Grimm's
This
model.
could be a good opportunity.
You aren't going to fix her?
With the twin cores, the only outcome is mutually assured destruction. We have to
Twin
leave the
cores?
possibility of coexistence open.
What are you talking about?
Sleep for a while.
Hmm? Did she put Red Hood, Red Hood to sleep? Yeah, she did.
Perhaps I should take a look at the corruption's progression. I might be able to help.
Oh, so now she look
not
at
possible.
Red Hood.
It's too far along. However, the nymph is continuing to fight, despite the corruption. Eventually, they will both destroy one another. Having said that, she possesses a most incredible will. It's hard to believe. It's a miracle that she's endured
Wait.
as long as she has.
Does that mean
It is a pity we did not meet sooner.
Does that mean that she gonna put Red Hood's core inside Rappy
Are you awake?
or something?
What the? When did I fall asleep?
Surely it's not a
I
dream,
just
right?
woke up too.
Oh, I think Deep just carried them up here.
Your leg.
And
What
she
are you so
disappeared.
frantic for? Didn't you fix it for me?
Huh?
Hey, Rappy got all fixed up.
When did that happen?
Yeah, I think Deep
How
fixed
would I
both of
know?
them.
I was unconscious.
My head feels kind of funny.
Well, she put Red Hood to sleep.
I get it. I must have instinctively mastered the art of repairing. I told you I was a jack of all trades.
Right. I think so too.
Wow. That is very cool looking Nikke. Unique. And seem to be powerful.
Time to show what a female student is
And if she
capable of.
repair and fix things up, that means she's a support. And she does look like a support, you know. Like a golden angel. Just like Rapunzel. Oh, it would be nice to see how she and Rapunzel would react to one another. Since they both got connection with Red Hood there. That'd be
Isn't that
some.
why we fight?
Wow. That is a cool cutscene right there.
Perfect. I can try out this new product.
Long cutscene, but very nice. Yeah, a lot of Nikke they have out, just like Rin, who worked for Suwon. She looks cool as well. And another one, but I'm not gonna say it. There is, well, you know what? I'm gonna just say the name.
Nothing can stand against my firepower.
Elyson Harper, who was, you know, who's a human. We will hear her story later. Let's just say she will meet unfortunate end, and then she requests Ingrid that she want to become a Nikke. So that's not a pretty cool character there. But her story will come soon enough. But right now we're gonna focus on this one. I think I just spoiled it a bit there. Damn it.
Too slow.
If I speed up, my shooting will become too unstable.
Then keep practicing until your shooting is stable.
It feels inefficient to shoot while moving.
Then don't do it.
Yeah, you said you want to become like her.
You said you wanted to be like me, didn't you?
There you go.
I was more than happy to pass down my secret techniques. But alas, I have been cursed with an unwilling student. It appears my legacy dies here.
Fine. I'll try.
Good student. Go on, move. We don't have time.
12 hours earlier. Okay.
Your wish is to become like me? I didn't mishear you, did I?
No.
You heard me correctly. Don't you think you're being a bit greedy? To become as versatile, strong, beautiful, and even-tempered as me is a big ask. It'll be quite the challenge.
I'm aware of that.
But you can't become me, Rappy. You'll always be you.
No, I'm nothing. So I can become you.
Oh.
Yikes.
Yeah, she's like a blank slate.
All right. Then may I ask you why you want this?
I don't think you will die or lose your sanity.
Yeah.
I know that you are in the late stages of corruption and don't have much time left. But I simply can't conjure up that image of you.
My heroics have got you mesmerized.
I don't think you're entirely wrong there.
Whoa. What's gotten into you? Do you want to become a hero?
When I was very young, and still human, I was bedridden. All I could do was watch TV. Watching Nikkes was the only thing that brought me joy. I thought they were amazing. Goddesses of Victory, fighting for humanity. But the day I became a Nikke, I kept hearing all this information about how Nikkes weren't Goddesses of Victory. Before long, I experienced that truth firsthand. It wasn't just me. All the Nikkes I met were the same. Far from Goddesses of Victory, they were terribly human, pitiable, and weak creatures. But you are different. You are the Goddess of Victory that I envisioned when I was young. Unbreakable, beautiful, in defiance of death. You embody
Whoa, you just
all
shower
of
her
those
with some
I
embarrassing
don't think I'm
comment.
as great as you think I am.
I think you are.
Fine. I'll help you. I will pass on everything I have to you. This will be the last thing I do before I leave this world. What a dramatic development.
Alright, back to present.
This is hard.
It is. It's not something you can master in a day or two.
How did you practice?
I didn't practice. I was like this from the start.
That's not exactly helpful advice.
I told you. We're on different levels. Now, keep going. I've always enjoyed the saying that effort surpasses talent. I never thought I'd be fighting in a dress.
Wait till I get
Target
my
down.
reloading done. This uniform is so comfortable.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
Evening time.
Red Hood,
Yeah?
why did you help me?
What? Where's this coming from?
You woke up after 30 years. You could have searched for your old squad mates. Or completed something you weren't able to finish before.
I considered that. But I parted ways with my squad mates pretty gracefully. So I feel my story with them came to a satisfying conclusion. Besides, they're all probably busy with other things right now. I'm not worried about them. I'm sure they're doing well on their own. Also, there's no guarantee I'd be able to find them anyway. So I decided to help the person who was right in front of me. Who acts like if she died tomorrow, she wouldn't feel any remorse.
I still feel that way.
Foolish student. Why do you choose to live life so half-heartedly? Go live your life. Living is a wonderful thing. If you keep living, you'll find something. I guarantee it. Not least of all because you'll be a bona fide graduate of the Red Hood Academy.
Tell me more about your squad mates.
Why? So you can go find them and ask them to be your squad mates? I knew it. I won't tell you. They're mine. I can say this much, though. They were strong, in many ways. They're the type where it was impossible to imagine them bending or breaking, like you say about me.
Do you think I'll ever have my own squad mates like that?
You'll have to become unbendable first. Unbreakable. Birds of a feather flock together.
All right.
So keep at it. To be honest, the first order of business is working on that boring personality of yours.
I will try.
It's a shame I never got to visit my hometown.
Where is your hometown?
I don't know. I have no idea where we are.
I can find out.
It's fine. I'm too scared to go. What if it's gone?
Even so, I think you should at least try to visit.
Nah, we don't have time for that.
What was your hometown like?
Just an ordinary village. Nothing special. Like any old village you find anywhere. Although, that makes me miss it even more. Don't think too hard about it. We can't go anyway. Let's get some sleep. Why aren't you getting this? You run, make a sharp turn, and then... you aim and shoot!
This gun center of mass makes that kind of movement impossible.
The Red Hood style does not discriminate against any type of firearm. Foolish student.
You try it.
Give me that. You see, it's because your movements are too predictable. Have you ever heard of the sentiment, think outside of the box and you'll get better results?
No, I haven't.
All right. Now that the master has given you a demonstration, all that's left is to practice.
Roger.
You need to be bolder. That means you can't simply follow the manual. You need to catch the enemy off guard.
Won't that make it hard for our allies to react?
In situations like that, you've got to have faith that your allies will come in clutch.
That's easier said than done.
This applies to more than combat, by the way. The same can be said for nearly every aspect of life. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that you need to trust your gut. Have you ever done that?
Yes.
Oh, really?
I struck a Nikke who was speaking ill
Oh
of me.
man, it's cold out there, and
And
I thought I'm gonna
I don't
recover
exactly
from
remember when.
coughing, but
I once gave a present to a squad mate.
guess not. I went to take the trash out.
If that's all you're going to keep saying, then I won't continue.
Now feeling coughing again.
Sorry. So, how do you feel when you did that?
I felt proud.
Ha! You see, how is it that you know all that but somehow ended up such a square? You need to try living like that all the time. If it's difficult, try to force yourself. It'll help a lot.
In what way?
I don't know. Try it. You'll find out.
Why did you become a Nikke?
You go first.
I didn't have a choice. I lost consciousness, and when I came to, I was already a Nikke.
Same as me.
That's surprising.
Really? I was what you could call a hoodlum. My entire life revolved around avoiding work and hanging out with my friends, causing trouble. Then I got into an accident and ended up dead. When I woke up, I had been turned into a Nikke. Apparently, I had been a suitable candidate.
How do you feel about living as a Nikke?
I don't have a passionate sense of duty or anything. I simply thought that since this was how things had turned out, I might as well put my best foot forward. Turns out I was a good fit for it after all. Plus, you couldn't have asked for better squad mates than the ones I got. So, having worked that hard, you know, this is the first time I've ever talked about any of this. Anyway, the thing I ended up thinking most often of all was, let's beat the Raptures. My squad mates really influenced me a lot. There's a saying that really summed up my life then. My existence was made complete by the existence of others.
Your squad mates.
Try and be friends with them as much as you can. They'll prove invaluable. Mark my words. Besides, it gets awful lonely going solo. I'm hitting the sack. Sleep tight.
Redhead,
What is it? I'm going to sleep.
if you're trying to sleep, wouldn't it be better to turn off the music?
What's the big deal? It's nice to listen to it as you doze off.
I don't agree.
Don't worry. You'll like it eventually once you listen to it enough. You've got talent. You're learning fast.
Could it be because I started without any preconceptions?
Maybe. Let's see. Next, you have to go back to the Ark. It's time for us to part ways, my friend.
What? But there's still time.
Come on. I'll see you off.
No, not yet.
Rappy, it's over now. You know that. Let's go.
Are we gonna see some cool animation or something? Oh, more fighting. More interlude.
Just a moment. Gotta reload real quick.
Target down.
Wait till I get my reloading done.
Nothing can stand against my firepower.
Rappy? What are you so startled for? You didn't do anything, did you?
No, it's nothing.
She's lost in thought, thinking about what to
How
talk
long
to you
until we
since you're
reach
about
the
to be
Ark?
gone.
The Ark. How long?
Come on, get a hold of yourself.
Red Hood, let's go to your hometown. You said you wanted to visit it, didn't you?
Forget it. I told you. I don't even know where it is.
I'll find it. Tell me everything you can remember. We can find it.
It's okay.
Suddenly, an old memory of Rappy's resurfaces. It's okay. A magical word that makes people reflect on what they've done.
Rappy?
What have I done? This time wasn't supposed to be for me. It was additional time that was miraculously given to you. All I did was think about myself.
Hey. You've got it all wrong. Pull yourself together. This was all my own decision. Stop spiraling.
But you're...
I'm not unhappy. I've let it all go. I told you. It was fun when I thought about how I was training my own successor. Now let's go! Foolish disciple. Come on! I said let's go!
It seems some of my family still coughing. I can hear them. I guess the only way this
I
cough
can't believe I'm
will
already
stop
about
is
to
when
graduate.
spring comes. When there's no more cold. You know, you go to work, you're gonna be exposed to cold until you get inside a building.
I'm getting a little tired.
Uh-oh. Her
Let's rest
corruption
for a bit before
is
continuing.
back.
Sure.
Oh boy, here's the cutscene.
Dang. This is really tuckering me out. Must be getting old.
Do you want something to drink?
No, you go ahead. Rappy, go now. This is as far as I go.
I'm not leaving you.
Nikke's who are corrupted harm even their closest friends. You know that. It's embarrassing to admit.
You have nothing to be ashamed of.
You know you can't shoot me. You're planning to die with me? Is that it? I
Uh-oh.
made myself very clear before. You have to go live. So go.
I will shoot. I'll live.
All right, do it then. Have you found something to aspire towards?
Yes.
Don't do anything you'll regret. I'm not really as great as you make me out to be.
Whether you are great or not doesn't matter. You're a good person. That's undeniable. So I want to be like you.
Thank you. But you know what? You're a good person too. I was pretty lucky to have met someone like you along the way. I've passed on everything I know to you. You'll have to take it from here.
I will.
It's a real bummer having to leave you behind like this, you know? Good. This is really good. I'm going.
Yeah.
So she did die for real now. For the entire week, Rappy exists as if in a dream. Okay. She still hold on to her body and cries. All right. So she's been with Rappy for many seasons. Couple years by the if they say season up to season pass.
Oh,
Months,
how sweet it would
years?
be to have a capable commander.
How heavy your burden has been.
Oh, does that mean then her core then gonna be
Reload.
part of Rappy? I wonder. Or maybe Deep would show up and do that.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
Okay. Is there a cutscene we could be seeing or what? Animation maybe? Come on. Rappy opens her eyes. There is no one in her arms.
Red Hood?
Rappy looks around. There's nothing. She stands up and looking around.
Where? Could you really be alive?
Rappy suddenly feels a sense of calm. She places her hand on her chest. Her mind feels at peace. Red Hood was dead. However, despite that, she feels as if she is still alive with her somehow.
I will become you.
Rappy begins to walk.
Let's go back to the Ark.
It lies on headquarters. Two people walk speedily down the hallway.
What's her status?
Ingrid!
Surprisingly normal.
How long has it been?
Over 4 years.
4 years.
I can't believe it. Have you checked the combat data?
Yes, it seems there have been more than 300 battles over the past 4 years.
300, not 30.
Yes, 300. And that's only the number of large-scale engagements she took place in. If we include all encounters with raptures, it's more than 3 times that.
This is unbelievable.
Trust me, I felt the same. But the data doesn't lie.
Let's hurry. Excuse me.
Over there.
Yeah, she got no mask this time.
15436. Is that correct? I'm Ingrid, the CEO of Elysian. Let me confirm again. RR 15436 is your name, correct?
No. It's Rappy.
Very well, Rappy. How are you feeling?
Fine. No issues.
All right. I'm going to ask you a few simple questions now. I only ask that you answer truthfully.
All right.
Did you participate in the Second Surface Reclamation War 6 years ago?
I do not know for how long, but yes, I did.
For 2 years, you took part
So
in
I guess
numerous
she's been
operations, large and small.
Staying
Correct.
That's correct.
After
with her
that,
for years.
we suddenly lost contact with you for 4 years. Where
4
have
years,
you
huh?
been during that time?
I was on the surface.
What were you doing on the surface for 4 whole years?
I was searching for a way back to the Ark.
Alone?
There were a few Nikkes who joined me along the way. They all died.
How did you get to the Ark?
I took the elevator.
Our data shows you engaged in over 300 battles during your time on the surface. Is that correct?
I don't remember the exact number, but battling with the Raptures was a constant feature of my time up there.
And you survived all of those fights?
Yes. I had to survive.
Welcome back, Rappy.
Thank you.
We plan on conducting a thorough examination. Is that all right?
No problem. Have you detected any issues?
There are no signs of corruption or mind switch symptoms. You're safe.
That's a relief. Would it be alright if I asked a question?
Please, anything.
What happened with the Second Surface Reclamation War?
We failed. That would have happened about 4 years ago.
It must have been right after I went to the surface. Even back then, the situation was dire.
Yes, 2 months after you last went to the surface, the central government officially announced the failure of the Second Surface Reclamation War.
So, it only lasted for 2 years and 2 months. So, what do we do now?
We have decided to adopt the tactics proposed by New Hope. Our
The
primary
New Hope.
strategy will incorporate guerrilla warfare, carried out by elite commanders, and a small number
That is
of
reference
Nikes
to
under their individual
Johan.
command. There would
And
be
there's
no
a
more
fallout, but I'm not gonna spoil it
large-scale deployments to the
anymore.
surface.
Are we buying time? Or have we given up? So both.
Yes.
I have no further questions at this time. Please proceed with the examination.
A mass-produced Nikke who survived on her own for 4 entire years. Wandering the surface freely without hiding. It's a story that almost defies belief. She has an unbelievable amount of combat experience. Perhaps this could...
Ma'am!
Call me instructor. This must be rather important if it justifies barging in here without knocking.
You need to come see this. It's beyond my authority to decide what to do next.
All right. What's going on?
Her body weight is more than twice the average. And most importantly, there are 2 cores.
Ah, the 2 cores.
Explain to me
Remember
how
what
something
Deep
like that could
mentioning about the 2 cores?
I have no
Yeah, I
idea.
think Deep has something to do with
This is
it.
the first time we've encountered a case like this. Although only 1 core is active, we have no idea how this is even possible. Also,
Gotta be
Is
Deep.
there something else?
Deep probably put them
within
together.
her nymph,
Put the
the
core
region dedicated to her sense of self
into
is
Rappy.
densely packed. We consulted the past records, and it was almost empty when she first became a Nikke.
Are you telling me she honed her own sense of identity over time?
It appears so.
Gotta be Deep.
What about
Deep
the
probably got a
brain
hand
scan
in that.
results?
Other than the abnormally extensive combat data, there were no other significant
Now,
findings.
I really want to
We
recruit
haven't
Deep
been
if she's
able to get
available.
access to certain parts
Her
of the
story
brain,
must be very
but
interesting.
considering it's only a week's worth of information, we doubt it's of any major significance.
All right. Reconstruct her body based on this self-identification data.
Ah, she's gonna
I
get her
think
new
it would be
body.
best to dispose of this current body with 2 cores.
Are you sure we shouldn't look into it further?
There are too many unknown factors here. It's best to only have 1 nymph.
I understand.
Ah, there
How
she
do you
is.
feel about your new upgrade?
I don't feel particularly special. It feels like this face and body have always been mine.
It's the ideal image of yourself, nestled within your subconscious. The fact it feels familiar to you is hardly surprising.
Is that so?
There is something I should tell you. Your body weighed over twice what it should, and contained 2 separate cores. That body was disposed of due to safety concerns. But even your current body, which was generated based on your own self-identity data, exhibited the same anomalies. No matter how many times we tried, the results were the same. Something embedded within your own sense of self caused this. Do you have any idea what that might be?
No.
Very well. I understand. From now on, you will be affiliated with Elysion.
Elysian.
Further research will be conducted to utilize the output of the cores in your body. Do you have any objections to this?
No.
Deep
The
probably
research will
put
proceed concurrently with your practical operations.
Red Hood's
You will
core
be
into her.
assigned to a specific
That's what
squad
happened.
and participate in missions with them to gather data.
Well,
Is
that's
there
my
a
guess
particular
anyway.
squad you would like to
I
join?
mean, that's the
If you
only
have a
thing that makes
preference,
sense right now.
We will honor that request.
I want them to be strong.
Strong?
Yes. I want squad mates whom I won't have to worry about dying or falling apart.
Is there any particular reason why you care about this so much?
There is something that I wish to become. In order to achieve that, I require strong allies.
What is it that you want to become?
Red Hood.
Oh,
Good. We have the perfect squad for you. It is Elysian's elite combat squad. I doubt you'll find anything lacking in them. Nor they with you.
I understand.
We know who they are.
Thank you.
Westy, Emma, and Unwa. And then something happened, and then Rappy left them. Well, they were in her story. I mean, in the campaign mode that I just released. I think it's the one that has title that has Emis versus Unwa. I think that's the video that
The party isn't over
the,
yet, is it?
you know, the
Let's go
reason
back and enjoy ourselves.
Rappy left the squad after she joined him. Years later, in the lab.
They've told me about your performance reports. Unwa has been praising you, which she doesn't
Unwa,
give
there
easily.
it is.
It's because the three of them have done so well looking out for me.
Good. Let's keep it up. Absolute will soon become the most formidable squad there is.
Instructor,
What is it?
I would like to push the subcore to its limit today.
No, I'm against it. You nearly died after only 10 seconds of operation.
Oh, that's her transformation.
But I can feel it. Something will change if I push it. I
Yeah,
want to see whether I'm
you will
right.
become Red Hood. That's all.
Fine. But if I deem it to be too dangerous, I'll put a stop to it immediately.
I understand.
I'm assuming when
Thank
the
you.
core switch, you know, she got 2 core from
The subcore is
active
activating.
to
It's
inactive.
causing the influence of the main core
Oh,
to
there it is.
recede.
Shut it down!
I can't. We don't have control.
What the?
The body is reconstructing. What's happening?
Ah,
What?
Rappy's
That's
body
how-
is transforming. The main core has gone silent.
What on earth is happening?
gotta
Subcore
be
is stabilized. Body
Deep's doing.
reconstruction is complete.
She looks completely different.
She's completely red.
Yeah,
Check the database. Identify that Nikke.
Red Hood.
Yes, ma'am.
What on earth is this?
After searching through the old databases, we've identified the Nikke that Rappy transformed into as Red Hood of the Goddess Squad.
What? But how?
I don't know. I have no
No,
idea what this means.
I know how. Deep,
She's currently asleep.
Deep talking
and
about.
shows no signs of awakening.
Yeah, when she put those two next to each other, she's talking about the 2 core thing.
Rappy
guess what?
wanted to
Rappy has 2
become
core
Red
now.
Hood. Her ideal, the one she was suppressing, emerged when the subcore took control. Find a way to restore Rappy to her original state. Use whatever means necessary.
Yes, ma'am.
Also, I'm sorry to have to do this. But after this is over, I will have to erase the memories of everyone involved, including you.
Oh,
What?
It's too dangerous to have anyone else know this information. It could turn the Ark upside down.
oh yes, it would.
Why would it do that?
We've discovered here that you can become whatever person you envision in your own mind
Well, I think you need the other core.
by using the nymph to insert specific data about an individual into their subconscious and making their personality theirs. And then reconstructing the body.
Any person could be reproduced as a Nikke. Not just that, you could bring the dead back to life or create as many copies of the same individual as you wanted. But surely someone must have thought of this before. Bacillus, for instance?
They must have all failed. But Rappy here is the undeniable result that it's possible.
Yeah.
Since we have the end
Deep.
result, we
Deep know
should
how to
be
do
able
it.
to trace our way
Gotta
back
talk to
through the
her.
process that led to it.
Of course, she gonna stay there protecting that
This
That
needs
giant
to be buried. It's too
rapture core
dangerous.
so that Ark can survive.
Understood. Once I'm finished here, you can proceed with my memory wipe.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
That sound only Ingrid know. Present
Everyone
commander's
knows
room.
how the rest of the story goes. I was consumed by the thought of becoming Red Hood. I realized that I was only using those who considered me a friend, and so I left Absolute. I wandered aimlessly, and eventually ended up meeting Anise. Then I met the commander, and then Neon. And that led me here.
Dang, you've really been through it. You're like a living witness of history.
Red Hood really left an indelible impression on you, does she?
Yes. Were it not for Red Hood, I probably would have died without achieving much of anything. I wouldn't have met you either, Commander.
She really did embody what you considered perfection.
And I still feel that way about her. But now, rather than becoming Red Hood, I simply want to become like her. I think I can do it. No, I will do it. She passed on her power, her sense of duty, to me.
Well,
I have
more like
squadmates
Deep
who I can
probably
never
passed that
imagine
on.
dying or getting hurt.
Well, she Red Hood
And
as
a
well.
commander capable of guiding me. There's no reason for me to fail.
Oh, I nearly forgot. I bring out the cassette player that was next to the bed.
Is that?
It's a gift I received from Red Hood. It's been a while, so why don't we listen to it?
Thank you.
Does that thing still work? It should.
Yeah.
I've seen Master listen to it once in a while.
I think when Red Hood, when Commander was searching for Rappy, you know, when she, well, I kind of spoil this. When she was in the surface after she disposed of the heretics, she transformed, and then Red Hood took over. And I think that when Commander met her, he actually met Red Hood, and then Red Hood probably passed on that cassette player. That's just my guess. I haven't gone that far on the story, but I kind of pieced together. All right, back to this story. Okay, I'm pressing the play button. Country music flows from the speaker of the cassette player, and we all listen to the music in silence. Rappy closes her eye, recalling the past which she misses so dearly. The music ends.
It still really isn't my style of music.
It's been a while since we've been back to the Ark. You're right. I hope nothing's happened.
Rappy,
Yes, Commander?
what are you thinking about? Oh, animation. And yeah, that's how she died. Got shot by the... Oh, okay, it's a summary. I see, it's the animation summary of her life. How she become the way she is today. There's the absolute score. Look at the way Emma runs. Oh, they left the commander's face hidden. Then again, you know, we the commander have many faces. And now she got her new body. Her current body, yep, there it is. Ah, that's nice.
I was thinking about what I want to do in the future.
And second story come to an end, which means next week the hard mode gonna reveal the final cutscene, and I'm predicting that they will go back to deep. That's my first guess. You know, deep probably reveal how she might put the core of Red Hood into Rappy. Remember when Rappy wakes up, Red Hood was nowhere to be found. And I think Deep has something to do with it. The other second guess I had is probably about how Ingrid return Rappy into her original form and keep secrets to herself, or rather only she and Rappy know their secrets. That's just my two guesses, of course. All right, and with that, you know, it's very interesting, very good story. We get to meet someone called Deep, and she looks freaking awesome. She looks like she's the guardian of the core, which appearing to be twin core. One was the arc that keep the arc running. If one is destroyed, the other would, and that's why she maintained her presence in that area to protect that core. And there you go. If you destroy the arc, you destroy the rapture. And that's why, you know, like I said in one of the campaign story, when Ingrid asked Rappy, he said, "What does it say?" You know, and Rappy always said, "Destroy the ark." Very interesting. Can't wait to see the final cutscene. Whether I'm right or I'm wrong, but whatever, I'm looking forward to it, and I really enjoy this event. And now all we gotta do is, you know, power up Rappy, gear her up, boost her skill, and then we're gonna have a contest again against Cinderella, who was extremely powerful.
I will never fall.
So yeah, there it is. I'll see you next time and see the final cutscene later.